they're still munching on that hay bale. Here they're at it again. She just likes to pick a fight. They like that hay. Good stuff. It's a year old, but they're still eating it. Seems like I'm always feeding year-old hay. Yeah. Yeah. Like this winter, I'll probably feed all up that this hay from 2024 this winter. But I'll still have the hay from this year, for the year after, for the winter after. So it's just I hardly ever feed the new stuff. When it's new, well, I guess I'll just say I'm aging it. Yeah. Anyway, they're eating it, so that's good. I'm feeding them hay in September because everything's dried up. Although there is some chances for rain, maybe next week. Yeah, sometime next week. Not much, but you know, 50, 30. Yeah. I think I saw about 4 days, 3 or 4 days, a chance for rain. Well, I'll take a chance rather than nothing. Yeah, still got some mowing to do over that way, but I didn't feel like it today. Yeah, there's just no grass out here. There's nothing to eat. Maybe they'll eat those leaves over there. Those dead poplar leaves that fell off. Yeah, the grass just not growing. That's why I'm feeding them hay, here and out in the big pasture. Just too dry. Hot, hot. That's hot. Oh, it's hot, all right. I guess he's munching on something there. Yeah. Every time I look at this dried up pond, I think to myself, I wish I have it. I wish I could have it dug out. But I don't know where I'd get the money from to do that. Oh, there's my bird. There's my bird. Landed in a dead tree over there, behind those green ones. Yeah, that's the next thing I gotta mow, over that way. Not much good on this hill. I had this hill scraped down with my tractor and blade. Because I used it when I used the dirt to cover this up. When I installed this. Next time I mow down here with the lawnmower, I think I'm going to take it down here and go through this gate. Yeah. Instead of going around the main gate by the road. Okay. Let's go check the hayfield. I don't want to say hayfield. Let's go check the big pasture. See how they're doing on those bales. This is the next patch of weeds I gotta mow with the lawnmower. Whenever I get around to it. That was the last one I mowed. Took me a few days to get it done because I just started it. When I started mowing it, I broke a belt, dry belt on the deck. So I had to had to stop and then order a new belt and then wait for it to arrive and then wait for me to install it. But I got it done, and I cut the rest of it, so it looks pretty nice. Okay, oh, I see some bagworms on my tree, a walnut tree, but I'm sure I won't do nothing about it. I could go out this way, but I came in through the gate up on top of the hill, so that's how I'll go back. At least the bale's in the shade. There's a lot of shade along here. In the afternoon anyway. Okay. That's enough down here. They got enough hay there for a week. They got a little bit over there yet to clean up if they feel like it. Show your hay bale, girls and boy. Takes a little effort to get up this hill. And stop and rest. Oh, the wild mint that I harvested yesterday out at the big pasture. It's drying, but I gotta move it. I'll take the truck out. Check the hay out there. I need to hang it up to dry properly. Just too tired. No clouds today that I can see, and it's a warm one. I've only been out here a few minutes, I'm already sweating. Let's drive out to the big pasture and take a look at the hay that I fed yesterday. Okay, I'm ready. In the truck. Ready to head out. I'm sure I'm glad I got air conditioning in the truck. There goes that black calf running away. Yeah, when I haul out the other 4 animals, I'm gonna take that one too. At least take it up to the house until they contact the rightful owner. I wonder if they make those. I see on YouTube people drive ATVs through a small gate that flips down and back, forward and back, no matter which way you go through it. It'd be nice to have one of those with a big gate. I don't even know if they make them. The mama cow's standing up here. I wonder if they even went up to the top to look for the hay. Yeah, I'm sure they did. They come down here to cool off. I don't blame them. I would too. Oh, is it a cow or a bull? I'm hot. There's that black white-faced calf, bull calf. It snuck in here a few weeks ago. Yeah. No one's contacted me about it. Probably don't know where it is. But I got a pretty good guess of who it belongs to. And after I bring it up to the house, I'll have to go out of my way to contact them and see if it is theirs. That's the only one around here with cattle that I can think of. Somebody's missing. The bull's missing. Who's missing? There's Mama Cow. There's her first offspring. There's her second offspring. There's her third, or her fourth. No, that's her fifth. That's a bull. So the white cow is missing. So the bull's probably with them somewhere. Well, probably up there eating hay. Yeah. And the calves are missing too. So the white cow, the bull, and some calves. At least 3 calves, because there's 2 here. 2 here. Let's get going. Head up to the top. There were more of them in here, but most of them left. Oh, they're all over there. Up there and a few down here. Okay, let's go. Okay. Let's go. Oh, air conditioner feels good. I'm sweating. Just a little quick check here. Okay, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna open this gate because that water in that creek gets too fouled up. They can always come in here and eat something. Okay, it's open. Hi, Mama Cow. She's the leader here. There she comes. I hear the other cattle up on top. That's the bull. There they are. Oh, I forgot about that brown heifer. Bull must be up there somewhere. Oh, there he comes. He's coming down the hill. Yeah, slowly. Yeah. There should be a white cow and 3 calves, I think. But I don't see them. But they're coming down. Okay, gotta go. Just forgot something. I forgot that my gate's open down there by the bridge. Just to be sure, I'm going to go ahead and close it. Just to be sure. That's our bull calf from last year, end of February. I think. Was it February? Or March? Was it March? Either end of February or end of March. I'm thinking end of February. There he comes. Did you miss something? You taking a nap? I think they were up on eating on the hay bale. You didn't miss nothing. Guess he's gonna go down and cool off. Yeah, I gotta go close that gate by the bridge because I'm gonna go up to the top, check the hay, and I don't want nobody getting out. I like the look of this heifer. I'm guessing she's pregnant. She ought to be. She ought to be due next spring sometime, I guess. I'm hoping. We'll see. She might have earlier, who knows. I don't have a schedule to follow. They have when they have. Okay, bull's going down to cool off. And there's the black one. Black white face. Neighbor's calf. She's following me. I don't know if she wants something in here or she's just following me. This little pond, it's got some water in it. It's a little cleaner than the water in the creek, in that pool. Because the creek is no longer flowing, hasn't flowed for quite a while. So if they need cleaner water, I got some here. Just to be sure, I gotta close this gate since the cattle are in here. That'll do until I come back. I guess they're just going to come in and have a snack. All by yourself, all by yourself. Yeah, he's all by himself. There's still 3 calves and a white cow missing. They're probably up on top somewhere. That's the 4th offspring of the mama cow, and that's her 5th one, the bull, heifer, bull. They're a year apart. Yeah, snacking on the tree leaves. Okay, I gotta cool off in the truck. Oh, much cooler in the truck. Okay, let's head to the top. See what I can see up there. I think I'll just stay in the truck now. Stay cool. I didn't see no other cattle up here yet. I haven't touched the bale over here in the corral. Not yet. I think I'll leave the gate open. Let's go check the bale by itself first. I think that's where the bull came down from. Yeah, there they are. They touched it. They found this one. Hello, girls. Well, they rolled the bale. I'm gonna have to take care of that. Yeah, the cow and 3 calves. If I'm not mistaken, the brown calf on the left is a heifer, and she was the last calf born this year, and she was born from the mama cow's 1st offspring, and that's her. That's that cow's 4th calf. Let me go check something. I gotta do something about that. Oh boy, there's my junk pile. I don't like to show my junk pile. Actually, this junk pile was here when I bought the property. And I've just been adding to it. Anyway, there's the bale they rolled out. I got a dummy barbed wire there. I don't like them going in there, but yeah, it usually keeps them out, I think. But it looks like the bale got rolled underneath the wire, so I gotta roll it back up here somewhere. Let me do that. I rolled the bale up. And there's a lot of hay under the fence and beyond the fence, all the way up to that water tank. And it's out here because it had a hole in it. That was my last water tank. I got a new one since then. Now I gotta roll that bale farther up the hill. Yeah, I can see the bale's on a slight incline here. That's why it rolled down there. I should have had it more over to the right. But anyway, let's move it again. I can roll that bale up. It's small enough I can roll it up the hill. I got it rolled up the hill. It was over there where that mama cow is now. And I rolled it all the way up to that side. Oh, my breath. Oh. Oh. They're all here. Well, maybe not all of them. I'm sorry. Some of them here. At least the mama cow's here. Bully, big bully, and I think there's a little white bull right next to the big bull, and this striped cow here, the one I'm going to sell. She's here too. Yeah, they like that hay. Let's go check the other two bales. They leave a lot, but at least they're eating something. Okay. Let's swing around and have a look at the other two bales in the corral. I don't think they've touched them yet. At least I got this disced up a while back with the disc from the hayfield, old disc. And I knocked down the weeds pretty good. And I already fed twice over there on the other end. There's this year's hay on the right. And that's last year's hay. First cutting, and about 8 bales left on the second cutting, on the very end by the gate. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess it's okay. I got the gate closed down at the bridge, so it's okay. A couple cows. Well, maybe not a couple. That brown heifer on the right, she came up. Yeah, and the other cow by the gate, they came up the road, but it's okay. And there's a few more animals down that way. Okay, let's go. Oh, feels good in the aircon. Okay, move on up the hill. Oh my God. Oh boy. Yeah, they haven't even touched these. Haven't even touched them. But they will. They'll get to them sooner or later. Okay. Yeah, I'll be feeding from this end for now. Well, till I use up all these bales during the winter, and then I'll start on the other. I'll start on the other hay from the other end. I already fed. How many was it? 6, 7, 8. I fed about 8 bales, I think, from the other end already. And that the other end was this year's hay. But now I'm feeding the last year's hay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hope it lasts me all winter. Okay. Well, eventually they'll get around to eating this. It takes time for them to find it. I guess they don't normally come around here. But they will find it eventually. Okay. I'm ready to head back. There's that black white face. He's getting free food. They're still nibbling on the short grass. I didn't think there was anything left to eat there. They're nibbling it down. It's probably not good for the grass, but it's okay. Cattle are up on top there, eating the hay bale. And they got 2 more over here when that one's done. Okay. Let's head back to the house. I'm done. Close all the gates behind me. Like always. Bully's having fun with that bale. He already had fun with it when he rolled it down the hill to the trash dump. He's got a hat. Bully's wearing a hat. Yeah, I like my little herd. Gives me something to do. Don't know how long I'll be able to do it. But I'll go as long as I can. Where there's a will, there's a way. And so far I have the will. Okay, here comes some more cattle. Yeah. It's a little warm today. It's around 90, maybe a little higher, depending if you're in the shade or in the sun. Yeah. I'm just glad they like this hay. It's a year old. Actually, this is the first cutting hay, so it's more like a 1.5 years old, more or less. 1 year and 3 months anyway. This was probably baled in June of 2024, and the hay I had, the second cutting that I took up to the house for those cattle, that was in September last year. So yeah, 12 months. And this one here is 15 months, give or take. Here comes the other cow. Coming in from the right. That's the cow coming in is the one that has her 4th calf. It's right there. Her 4th calf is right there. You gonna get a drink, little girl? That's a heifer. Heifer with a pink nose. Yeah. The only cow that like I said, I'm going to sell the white cow there, the little white cow there, right? Okay. The calf on this side of her. I'm going to sell it with its mama, which is just behind that cow that's a little taller than her. I had to make a choice, either to sell the white cow and her calf, which is small. I might still do that in years later on, but I decided to sell that cow behind her with her bull calf from last year and a bull calf from this year. I just didn't like the way they grew compared to the others. Now this white cow's calf, it didn't grow very good either, but it was from a small cow, and it was a small calf to begin with, so I wasn't expecting too much, but I'll see what her next calf looks like. She's still small though, but I like her because she's white with a black nose, which reminds me of the Italian whites that I crossbred my Highlanders with. The mother cow on the left there, she's pushing her third offspring, the red cow. She's pushing her away. Yeah, there's a white calf right next to that white cow. I think it was the second to last calf born, but it's still small. Oh yeah, the cow in the middle there, the darker one with the stripes, the calf right behind her, not behind her, but beyond her, I'm selling him too. Him, and that's her calf from last year, and I'm selling her calf from this year. That'll give me three animals to sell. And when I sort them off and take them up to the house, I always take them up to the house first before I sell them, just to calm them down. And it's easier to load them at the house. I have a pen there I can keep them in until I'm ready to load them. There's a cow nursing her calf. On the right. Anyway, I gotta get back to the house. Let's get a closer look. Who's here? They're still eating on this little bale. They like to hay in the middle. Yeah, I guess it's better. It wasn't exposed to weather. What are they looking at? Oh, there's some calves down the hill. Okay. Let's go see what they're looking at. Yeah, I'm going to sell that. No, I'm not going to sell it. I'm going to take these two darker calves up to the house when I load up the other ones, the other three. The one on the darker one on the left, I'm going to keep him up with the Highland cattle. He's the little brother of the white bull up there, a year younger. And I'm going to take this black calf up too, because whenever I contact the owner, it'll be easier for him to come pick it up. And the calf running up right now, that's the calf from the red cow. I'll wait till they're all together. Yeah. all getting a taste. I hardly ever see them eat all on the same bale. Well, that's why. The younger ones are always getting chased. That's why I give them 3 bales. Because they need it. There's no grass. Hardly any grass to eat. And when I give them more than 2 bales, or 2 bales is probably enough, and then I got to feed them more often. This way I can go at least a week or more between feedings. Yeah. Yeah, there's that. The red cow has a black nose, and her bull calf this year has it's reddish and with a black nose. And if the white bull and the other bull calf, is the white bull's brother from last year, if they can't breed those Highlanders, when this red bull's big enough, I'll take him up there. He might get along better with the Highland cattle since he kind of looks like him, except for his black nose. Anyway, let's go home. Yeah, that's the hay I got to feed from last year. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's 7 bales left from the second cutting last year. The ones with the red, white, and blue wrap. And I'll when I come out here to feed these cattle with the blue wrap bales from the first cutting last year, I'll take a bale back to the house. It'll at least give me 7 weeks feeding with that stuff, and then everybody will get the first cutting. Yeah, still pretty good hay. They're eating it. That's the main thing. They're eating it. I never know how nutritious it is, but they're still alive. That's all. They're still alive. Gives them something to eat. At least they're eating the shade. That's good. At least they're not too hot when they're eating. Now I gotta go. Okay. The only reason I don't really need to close this gate, but I don't want the cattle to get in the habit of going up and down this road instead of on the left there where they normally go. Because the more I don't want them making a trail here. Because when they make a trail, a cow path, a trail, when it rains, the water will go down that cow path and start eroding, and I want to prevent that. So that's why I keep this gate closed on top. Even though they can go in down on the bottom, they can come up here and graze, but they don't make a single file going down like they do on the other places where they walk down the hill. Okay, let's go through and close the gates behind me. Yeah, this road held up pretty good. I had a track coat to do this when I first decided to put cattle out here. And they cleared all this out too, where my road is. This was all full of trees, and the actual creek flowed from where that bridge is to the right, up where that high ground is up there by the trees, and then on to the right, and then it followed the channel against. It followed the base of that hill. Then it came out this way again to catch up where that big tree is. Catch the creek again. So all this ground here, where the creek is now, that was all flat ground and trees. Yeah, so it was all pushed out, and then they they put all the trees into that ditch over there, and maybe over here where I'm standing, or where my truck is, filled in the old creek, and then they dug this out from where the bridge is this way, and then used that dirt to cover up all the trees. That's why there's a little mound over there. Yeah, there's a little mound up against the trees there. Yeah. There's a lot of work done out here. Oh, I got a gate to open. There was a lot of track hoe and bulldozer work done out here. Here where this bridge is, and to the other gate to the left, and then on the south end there too. On the south end, they had another creek that had to be straightened out, moved. But it's all good now. Or good enough for me anyway. Well, after I closed the gate, I checked the south fence, see how well it was working. It's working barely, but I think it might have something to do with the dry conditions. It's not getting a good ground. That's a guess. I guess it wouldn't hurt to go around and check it again, see if I could find a ground that I didn't see before. Sometimes it takes a while to find the right place where it's grounded. I didn't have my door closed. Yeah, after I go through this gate, I'll check the fence here by the road. See if it's working. If it's working, then there must be something wrong with the charger. Or there's some kind of ground I haven't found yet. Yeah, I gotta do some better maintenance on my fences one of these days. Okay. Fence here by the road, working good. So the south fence that's not working good, hasn't been working good for a while. It's either the charger or some kind of ground that I haven't found. Hey, that rhymes. Some kind of ground I haven't found. Okay, let's head back to the house. Sun's already getting low. It's 5:30. p.m. Yeah, everything's drying up. Actually, it's already dried up. This has been dried up for quite a while now. It hadn't had a good rain since the middle of July, or beginning or middle of July. Yeah. Had a few sprinkles now and then, but it didn't amount to anything. Oh well, might be some rain next week. We'll have to wait and see. This has been like this ever since I was a kid. People around us get rain, and or areas around us get rain. But I still think that because we get rain, people get rain, areas get rain to the west, north, south, and east of us. But for some reason, our area doesn't get as much rain, at least in my opinion. And the reason for that, I think, is because of the heat shadow. I call it a heat shadow. I don't know what the technical term. Heat shadow from St. Louis, Missouri. And I'm a little bit, about 50 miles southeast of St. Louis. So when the St. Louis heats up in the summertime because of all the concrete and buildings, and all that heat that rises up from the city blows out over here, blows out toward us in this area. So I call it a heat shadow, and that's what prevents some of the rain from coming here. That's my opinion. That's my story, and I'm going to stick to it. Well, the grass on the outside of the fence didn't grow much since I mowed it a while back. Been a while, but even the grass on the outside of the fence doesn't even want to grow. No rain, no water. Sun's getting low. Better go home. Something going on up there. I'm not sure if that guy that lives there is a mechanic or something, but there's always a lot of cars showing up, and he's always got a lot of vehicles in his yard. Some that he used, some that are just sitting there for a long time. And now that big truck there looks like a bulk truck, some kind of a bulk truck. Unless they're just visiting. Anyway, I gotta get past them. I don't see a big truck. Yeah, that looks like a feed truck, bulk feed truck, but I could be wrong. I can get by him. There's nobody coming, I don't think. That's what it looks like, a bulk feed truck. Some kind of bulk truck. Yeah, bulk feed truck. Yeah, I'm probably just visiting the people who live there. He gets a lot of company. He gets a lot of visitors. I guess I'll check the mail after I park. Okay. Yeah, I didn't do any work today. Check the hay bales. I'm surprised the cows at the big pasture only working on that, eating on that one bale. I thought they'd find the other two right out. But they'll get to it. Okay, back where I started from. Well, my wild mint is drying. So I tied up a couple bunches and I gotta hang it somewhere inside the house to dry the rest of the way. It's about 6 p.m. Shadows are getting long, and I just checked the mail. No mail. No mail is better than junk mail. There's that truck. I guess they're just visiting. Okay. Let's go back in the house, cool off. Yeah, still hot. and hardly any wind. Oh, there's a sunset. It's 6:52 p.m. Sun goes down around 7. Oh, look at those jet trails. A couple across there, old ones going across. There's two jets up there somewhere. I can't see them in the camera. Somewhere there. Anyway, they're there. Yeah. Just a few clouds over there. Oh, there's two more. A small one over that way. Somewhere right about there. And then there's where'd the other one go? Oh, the other one's coming at me. Somewhere up there. Yeah, up there. It's hard to see. So there's four jets in my view there. One going that way, one going this way, another one going that way, and one going that way. They're streaming. Everybody's going somewhere. Except me. I'm not going anywhere. No money to go anywhere. Oh, and one more. Way up there. I see 5 jets. That one's really moving. Streaking across the sky. Anyway, I didn't do nothing today except go around and check the hay bales I fed yesterday. I'm surprised the cattle at the big pasture only found the 1 bale. I'll get around to finding the other 2. Oh, what happened? What happened? That one is making a U-turn. Yeah, it's either it made a U-turn or the jet trail hit some wind. I guess that's possible. That one's keep going straight, and that one's keeping going. That one's really moving fast compared to the others. Of course, they're farther away. I think that one's closer. That's why it's moving. It's way over there. Anyway, yeah, that one somehow disappeared. I can't see it. Oh, yes, I do. It's behind some other jet trails, but yeah, it made a U-turn and going that way now. You can barely see it behind the other jet trails or clouds or whatever, but I could see it. I could see a little bit of it. That's interesting. It was going that way, and then all of a sudden it made a U-turn, and now it's going that way. It's going back. Not quite back. I would say a U-turn, a 90. It made a 90. Yeah, it's headed southwest now. Same direction as that one. I like sunsets. Especially my sunset, because there's less trees. On my east side, for my sunrise, there's too many trees in the way. But I can still see it come up somewhere. Oh, I see a big bird. You can't see it. All right. That's it for tonight. It's getting close to 7. Sun's already down, so I'm calling it a day. All right. That's it for today. Well, it's 7 p.m. now, and before I go in, I want to hose this screen off here, or whatever that air conditioner. It's got a lot of dust and stuff on it. I'm gonna clean it off with the hose. Hopefully this will help keep the air conditioner from working too hard. This is a Bryant air conditioner. I forget what year I had this. I think it was after I retired. Probably after my wife passed away. I think it was the same year. My wife passed away in June. And then I got this probably in August. The other one just broke down. It's been working good since they put it in. Yeah, they got a new unit out here and they got a new unit inside too. Okay, that's enough. And it's after 7 p.m. and it cooled down to about 84, so that's good. Edie, how you doing? Where's your mama? Huh? How you doing? Huh? Don't jump. Mama? I think she's going out to hunt. Maybe. We'll go check the cattle one more time before it gets dark. Probably on the bale. There's the bull. She's up. She wants to go hunting. Alright, you go ahead. I guess eventually she'll be taking her baby with her. She's going out to find something. Yeah. Yeah. She's off with her. She's off hunting in the twilight. Okay. There's barely enough light to see by. One cow's eating on the hay bale. And the rest are just hanging down there. When I bring the cattle up here from the big pasture, the three that I'm going to sell, and his little brother from is 1 year younger than him, a little bit. He's got a dark bottom, and the black white face that somehow got into my pasture down there. It's a big pasture. Bring him up here and hang on to him for a while until I get around to telling my neighbor or asking my neighbor if he's missing one. And if he is, if he describes it correctly, well, then he can come get it. And it's easier to get it here at this barn than it is down at the big pasture. I don't know how hard it is. He's kind of wild. He's not used to me, so it's going to be kind of difficult to get him penned up in that corral. Maybe I'll get lucky. Okay, that's all.